Valentine's Day. It can get pretty confusing, but if you do it right, it can be a fun day to express your feelings for someone special.
This is a 21-year-old's guide to surviving the season single. This is Essence Declassified, Valentine's Day Survival Guide. Please be in focus, please be in focus, please be in focus. I really hope this camera is in focus, and I also really hope that my glasses aren't like a problem with this lighting. We're just hoping for the best today. That's what we're doing.
Hey, it's me, Essence from YouTube, and you're watching my channel. Always wanted to do that.
Hey, it's me, Essence from YouTube. Today I'm here with a very special and nibbly guest. This is Matrix, my baby girl, my pain in my butt. Oh, my affectionate little monster. As you can tell from the title of this video, today we're going to be talking about how to survive Valentine's Day. This is a 21-year-old's guide to surviving the season single. The season being Valentine's Day, the season where romance and love and grand gestures are romanticized like no other. And for some, it's fabulous, it's fun, it's wholesome, it's sweet, it's romantic, it's savory. And for others, not so much.
This has been the worst Valentine's Day ever.
This is Essence Declassified, Valentine's Day Survival Guide. And today I'm going to be helping you guys survive the season, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that. And yeah, let's just get into it. Ooh, I do want to tell you guys, if I'm talking like a little quietly, I don't want to be too loud because it is pretty late. It's like 1 in the morning going on 2 a.m. So yeah, we're not going to go too crazy with the volume, but we're still going to have fun. So I have taken it upon myself to write and come up with 3 tips to help you survive the season. And step number 1, or shall I say tip number 1, is change your perception of Valentine's Day. I feel like oftentimes we're so quick to think of this as a very romantic day. It's for couples, it's for people in love, it's for people in relationships, it's for people engaged. Or is it? Growing up, I always loved holidays, Valentine's Day included, and that was because I didn't necessarily think of it as just a romantic love day. For me, it was just a love day for everybody, whether that was friends, family, myself, whoever that may be, you know? And I think it's beautiful to have that limitless mentality approaching this season. You know, why should love just be reserved for those romantic relationships and exchanges? Literally growing up, I was the type, I would bring like little chocolate hearts for my guy friends and little chocolate roses for my girlfriends, and it was just such a fun day to make people feel loved and to give love and to show love. So switch up your mentality. This is a day for everybody, for those who are and aren't in a relationship. You know, it's what you make of it. So treat your friends, treat your family, and if you can't do that, treat yourself. I think it's so important to just, like I said, give love, show love. My dog looks at me like I'm crazy while I'm making these videos, and it's so awkward. I wish y'all could see the look she's giving me. Hold on, let me see. She's like, why are you talking to yourself? She's judging me so hard right now. Oh my gosh. She's like, are you good? Are you okay? So like I was saying, approach this day with a limitless mentality. You know, really go into it thinking this is an opportunity for me to make someone feel special today, even if that someone is just yourself. And if not, if you do feel like having an exchange or a connection with somebody, shoot, buy a bouquet of roses and go pass them out to strangers. I guarantee you, you will make so many days. You will give so much love, and in return you will receive so much love, because that's just the way the universe works. So broaden your horizons, you know, do something you've never done before, whether that be hitting up an old friend and just saying, you know, happy Valentine's Day, I love you, I'm thinking about you. My dog does not give a crap about this camera. Or whether that be hitting up a relative you haven't spoken to in a while and just, you know, letting them know you love them. Matrix, lay down. Lay down. Tip number 2 for surviving the season single is to put your phone down, specifically on Valentine's Day. You and I already know what's about to go down. Your social media feeds are about to be bombarded with hotel rooms decorated galore, people getting gifts mailed to their door. All the romantic and grandest gestures in the world are about to be thrown in your face and shoved down your throat. And if that's not something you're comfortable with or just emotionally equipped for or ready for, take a break, take a load off. I think Valentine's Day is on I want to say a Wednesday this year. So you could take that one day to just put your phone down. And if you're really feeling up to something, I don't know, maybe this may be a little more challenging for you, I'm not sure, but give it a couple days, you know, leave your phone at home till Sunday or Saturday or whatever that looks like. And if not your phone, just social media. Take a break. You probably need it and you don't even know it. And another point I want to say too, I know oftentimes we see these couples, we see these people on social media and we want what they have, because I think to some extent, you know, everyone wants love, whether that be an opportunity or a career they love or someone they love. I think that's something as human beings it's so natural to seek, and I don't want you to feel ashamed for that. I don't want you to feel bad about that, because you're only human. This is part of what being human looks like. And yeah, man, believe it or not, oftentimes what you see on social media is not true. It's not always the case. Some people are getting flowers for the one day out of the year they ever will, and Matrix, lay down. What you see on social media isn't always the case, you know? So just be mindful of that. Do not compare. Do not allow yourself to sink into that dark place after hours when it's dark outside and you're scrolling through your phone and it starts to feel like everyone in the world is happy but you. That is not the case. I actually thought about making a video about that before, as far as, you know, not comparing yourself to people you see on social media and just diving into that whole world of the pros and cons of it. If you guys would be interested in that, let me know. Let's make it happen. Next, we have tip number 3, which is go on a solo date. Give yourself something to do on Valentine's Day instead of being sad, and romanticize it. Really make a day or a moment out of it. And I know sometimes people hear solo date and they're like, what does that look like? Like, what would I even do? And I just want you to simplify it for a second. Really take a minute to think about something you truly enjoy doing by yourself uninterrupted. Think about something that when you're doing it and you're enjoying it, when someone walks in the room to say something to you, it completely, it just throws you off. It's like, now I gotta pause whatever show I'm watching. Now I have to take off my headphones. Now I have to stop what I'm doing, this thing that I'm really enjoying, to address whatever else is coming into the picture. Think of whatever that is, whatever that looks like, and do it on Valentine's Day. Like, hook it up, make it happen, commit to it, enjoy it, romanticize it. And I've actually taken it upon myself to come up with a list of things to do on Valentine's Day besides being sad. So I have some solo date ideas for you guys, and I have some just fun ideas of stuff to do. And, you know, some stuff is on the cheaper side, some is a little bit more treat yourself side, let's say that. And yeah, I'm gonna go over some of those things with you guys. Let's do it. So I'm gonna put my list of solo dates and things to do besides being sad on Valentine's Day somewhere around here so you can see, and I'm gonna go over some of them with you. So here we go. The first one is write yourself a love letter. This is a day of love. This is the day where, you know, we have pink pretty hearts everywhere and flowers and light. There's a lot of room to find happiness if you're really like committed to looking for it, you know, not just on Valentine's Day but in life in general. But yeah, write yourself a love letter. And if that seems a little too heavy for you, write yourself bullet points, a list of things you love. Maybe it could be the way you wear your hair, maybe it could be the way you pick your outfits, or the way you do your job, or the way you create, or the way you bake, or the way you cook. Like, whatever that looks like for you, make a list, write it down, write yourself a love letter. Another thing you could do is engage in some skincare. When's the last time you actually had a little spa day and you actually painted your own toenails or plucked your own eyebrows, you know, whatever that looks like for you. I feel like those are always the things we're kind of putting off. Oh, I'm gonna do this on the weekend, oh, I'm gonna do this after work, or yada yada yada. Do it on Valentine's Day. Shoot, when you get a chance, when you have some time, take that energy and that love and that care and attention that you're constantly trying to give to others and seeking for others to give it to yourself. Take care of yourself, and in doing so, oftentimes that's when we begin to attract the love we desire and the love we deserve, you know. So give it to you first. Next, I think I might have touched on it earlier, another thing to do on V-Day besides being sad is bake. Try to make a new meal, you know, do something you haven't really done before in the kitchen, spice things up a bit, broaden your taste buds, your taste bud horizons, your, what is it they call it? What do fancy people call like food and stuff? Cleanse your food palette, is that what it is? I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. So next, some solo date ideas I came up with that I wanted to share you guys. A couple of these I'm actually going to be doing. Okay, I ran out of storage, so I had to switch my SD card, but as I was saying, here are some solo date ideas that I came up with. Some of these I will actually be doing on Valentine's Day, and yeah, I'm really fun. I'm really fun. I didn't mean to say that. It's true, but I didn't mean to say that. One of the things I'm really looking forward to doing on Valentine's Day is going to see a movie. I feel like so many movies are coming out on Valentine's Day this year. I know the main one I'm looking forward to seeing is the Bob Marley biopic. It is One Love. And I also saw Madam Web was coming out on Valentine's Day, but I'm gonna be at the Bob Marley one. I'm gonna be over there. One thing I love about the movies as a solo date, I feel like there's really no pressure as far as, like, I know some people are really uncomfortable with going out into public alone and how they're gonna be perceived by others. Personally and gratefully, over some time, that's not something that really bothers me so much anymore. I really don't mind. I mean, who cares? No one's ever gonna see you again. Chances are you're never gonna see those people again. However, I know for some people that is something that tends to bug them, this idea or this fear that all eyes are on them when they're having a meal by themselves or doing something by themselves. And I feel like the cool thing about the movies, no one's really paying attention to you. Everyone's looking and enjoying the film that's playing. I actually made a video a while back where I just talk about my love for the movies, because it truly is one of my favorite things. Because regardless of who you're with or who you're doing it with, it's such a joyful experience. And when I say anybody, I mean anybody. Even if it's with strangers and even if it's with strangers in the theater, it's a good time, you know? So that's one of the things I plan on doing on Valentine's Day. I want to go see One Love. Another fun solo date that I really want to do, and this is like my dream solo date. This is something I wanted to do so long, specifically by myself, so I could really just take my time and soak in all the fun and artistry that I need. I want to go to a museum, and I want to bring a sketchbook, and I want to sketch out like some of the art I see and really enjoy when I'm there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I really want to do it by myself so I could just take my time, you know, no rush, no pressure. I can have my headphones on and I could play my music and just be surrounded by art while simultaneously creating it. So I'm really looking forward to that. I keep trying to think of what to wear for it, so yeah, I guess we'll see. I'm also thinking of vlogging my Valentine's Day, so if that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know. Let me know, I just might. So the next thing you can do for a solo date is a picnic. I've seen videos of people doing this as a solo date, and I think it's so cute and it's so aesthetically pleasing. I love the visuals of all the food and the treats and the nice dress and the basket. I love all of that, and if you're in a place or a part of the world where it's warm enough to do that comfortably, mwah, this just may be your sign to go do it. I'm in Georgia. I mean, it's not freezing over here. It's definitely starting to feel a little bit more like spring, but yeah, I'm still waiting for the grass to be green. It's looking a little pale these days. So we gonna let Mother Nature load a little bit before you see me outside with a picnic basket. How about that? Next, I have a fun solo date would be shopping. Self-explanatory, treat yourself. I want to go to a jazz club. That's a solo date idea I came up with. I feel like this is so freaking fun. Oh my gosh, this is my kind of fun. I wish people invited me to do stuff like this. Usually it's the cliche. I don't know, usually it's a little less creative than that. I feel like I want to go to a jazz club. I want to have my Love Jones moment and enjoy the music, the energy, the ambiance, and just, I can picture it, I can hear it, I can smell the candle burning. So you know what, we're just gonna say I'm manifesting it. Next, I have a play, and I feel like the cool thing about going to see a play is you could do this anywhere, even if it's like a community play. You know, it doesn't have to necessarily be Broadway. But again, it's one of those situations similar to the movies where you don't necessarily have to be interacting or engaging with anyone or anything. You know, everyone's attention is on the play. So that takes the pressure off you. That takes the pressure off the people around you. This is something really cool and different that you can do by yourself. The last thing I have here for a solo date idea is a ballet, which is something I went to on a whim. Like, I want to say 2 years ago, I saw it pop up on like my Instagram recommended out of nowhere. Instagram always recommended me fun stuff to do. I feel like at this point, I'm always seeking it. So now it's just finding me, which is lovely. I went to a ballet and it was a Peter Pan ballet. Oh my gosh, I love Peter Pan so much. That story, when I say it just hits me directly in my inner child, I just get so excited thinking about it and the stories and the movies and ugh. But anyway, I went to a Peter Pan ballet. I went to a Peter Pan ballet and I really didn't know what to expect. One thing I thought that was interesting, I didn't know if there was going to be dialogue or not. There wasn't, and it was just really just dance and movement and body language, and it was so pretty. And oh my gosh, ballerinas are in such great shape. Everyone's legs looked awesome. But yeah, it was really beautiful and it was really different, and I was really glad I got to experience that. And it was just literally one going on in a community or a town not too far from me, so I went to check it out, and like I said, it was lovely. So that's just another different thing to see, you know, or consider checking out for your solo date. I definitely wanted to sprinkle some stuff in there that was different, that, you know, the typical person may not typically think of right away. So hope you like those ideas, and yeah, that's all I got for now. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some insight, some hope, some community, and just a sense of knowing that, you know, you're not alone. I feel like these holidays have a different impact on all of us, and I hope you don't take this one too seriously. You know, it is just another day. Like I said earlier, it's what you make it. And if you don't have a Valentine, I will gladly be your Valentine. Let's send each other virtual chocolates and flowers. I'd love that. Actually, just virtual flowers for me. I'm not really a big chocolate person, so let's do it. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You already know, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah. Happy Valentine's Day, you guys.